latest development sa West Philippine Sea? Lalo na yung sa Pag-asa yata, ano? Merong development dito?
Una sa lahat, gusto ko pong bumati ng good morning kay Congressman Ridon and kay Congressman Ordonez. It's a great honor to join our honorable congressman here in front. Regarding our update sa West Philippine Sea, 2 days ago, nung araw ng kagitingan, ang Philippine Coast Guard po, kasama po natin si Secretary Lopez and Senator Tulfo and even the Commandant Admiral Ronnie Hilgaban, ay nagtungo po kami sa Pag-asa para i-activate po natin ang Coast Guard District Kalayaan Island Group. At ginawa po natin ang Coast Guard Station dito as a major unit of the Philippine Coast Guard, upgrading it to a Coast Guard District. The main objective of the national government, ito po ay inaprubahan ng ating Pangulong Ferdinand Marcos Jr., na i-upgrade ang Coast Guard unit dito sa Pag-asa for 4 reasons. No? Una sa lahat, dahil it is already upgraded to Major Unit Command of the Philippine Coast Guard, it will be led by a senior officer. No? Minimum, kailangan isang flag rank or commodore ang ranggo na magiging district commander dito. Because the intention is that it would require a much more strategic and mature leadership kapag pinatakbo na ang isang mas malaking Coast Guard unit sa Kalayaan Island Group. Secondly, ang intention po ng ating pamahalaan ay not just to focus on maritime security concern. No? Alam naman natin na ang Philippine Coast Guard has other mandates, particularly maritime safety and environmental protection. That includes search and rescue. Dahil sa maraming mga mangingisdang Pilipino na napupunta dito at nangangailangan ng distressed support, ay minabuti po ng ating pamahalaan na magkaroon ng Coast Guard district dito para makaresponde immediately. No? Third, ang ating pong Coast Guard district sa Kalayaan Island Group will be also having their own operationally controlled assets. No? Whether Coast Guard vessels or aircraft, ang district commander po dito ay magkakaroon na ng dedicated asset para makapag-deploy immediately to respond to all our challenges na kinakaharap natin sa Kalayaan Island Group. At ang pang-apat po na dahilan dito, ang Philippine Coast Guard po ay we have different set of professionals. No? Ang intention po ni Admiral Ronnie Hilgaban ay makatulong din po sa ibang kagawaran ng gobyerno para may angat po natin ang buhay ng ating mga kababayang Pilipino na nasa Pag-asa. Dahil dito po, the Commandant also expressed his commitment of deploying additional licensed teachers sa hanay ng Philippine Coast Guard para po ma-augment ang mga guro na mataas ang pangangailangan ng Department of Education kung sino ang may deploy dito sa Pag-asa. At the same time, the Commandant also expressed his support of deploying doctors, nurses, and even dentists, no? Para makapag-provide ng health services sa ating mga kababayan na nasa Pag-asa. And lastly, we also have ecumenical service sa hanay ng Philippine Coast Guard dahil kamakailan lamang ay sinamahan natin si Bishop Misiona sa pag-groundbreaking ng isang simbahan na itatayo natin sa Pag-asa. And the Commandant also will be deploying a priest, a Catholic priest, para makatulong din sa simbahang Katolika na magkaroon ng pare sa Kalayaan Island Group. Right after the activation of the Coast Guard District, no, ang ating pong mga eroplano ng Philippine Coast Guard also conducted an MDA flight to optimize the deployment of our Coast Guard assets in jive dito sa activation ng Coast Guard District Kalayaan Island Group. No? At dahil dito, ang ating pong mga eroplano ay lumipad sa Kalayaan Island Group. We were able to monitor presence of Chinese maritime militia and China Coast Guard surrounding Kalayaan Island Group, particularly in Pag-asa Island. At sa ating paglipad sa Pag-asa ay napalapit din tayo sa Zamora Reef or Subi Reef. Ito ay isa sa pinakamalaking illegally reclaimed military base ng People's Republic of China. At ang ginawa nga ng ating pong PLA ng Chinese government dito ay they launched flares towards the aircraft. And when we proceeded to, when we're about to proceed to Ayungin Shoal, napadaan din tayo sa Panganiban Reef. in which the Chinese government also have a massive naval base sa Mischief Reef. At ganun din po ang ginawa nila. No? They also targeted us using their flares. Ito po ang update natin ngayon sa West Philippine Sea. But despite of all this harassment, the threatening acts of the Chinese government, ang ating pong commandant ng Philippine Coast Guard would like to express our commitment of ensuring the Philippine Coast Guard is standing firm and supporting the commitment of President Marcos of not surrendering a square inch of our territory to any foreign power. Thank you.
Do you expect expanded presence ng Chinese Coast Guard tsaka militia, given this development?
Well, kung titingnan naman natin, sir, even before we announced and activated the Coast Guard District Calayan Island Group sa Pag-asa, ay meron naman na talagang Chinese Maritime Militia na nakapalibot sa Pag-asa Island. As to whether we can anticipate a significant increase, lagi namang ginagawa ito ng Chinese government. But on the part of the Philippine Coast Guard and the national government, we are prepared to all these threatening actions na gagawin ng Chinese government.
Yun po bang kagamitan ng Coast Guard? Kasi naalala ko nung isang enkwentro nun ng Coast Guard at saka ng China, walang makalipad na drone kayo, na-jam. Yun ho bang communications ninyo yung communication system, jam-proof?
Well, for the radio communication and the secured lines ng Philippine Coast Guard between the Coast Guard shore unit sa Pag-asa and our Coast Guard vessels and aircraft, hindi naman natin masasabing na jam. I think our main concern is only the Starlink connection. They can be able to jam the internet connection, but with regard to radio transmission, hindi pa naman nila nagagawa ito.
Pardon, may curiosity at saka tanong bata. Kasi uso naman ng sasakyan niya na tawag doon, yung dashcam, sinungaling yung kalaban Iba yung kinukwento kaysa sa maaari yung talagang nangyari. Lahat ba ng kasakyan ng Coast Guard parang may equivalent pa lang ng dashcam na pwedeng gamiting patunay kung ano talagang totoong nangyari?
Well, that's what we're doing, sir. Although yung dashcam natin, hindi siya naka-fix. It's actually manned and operated ng ating mga Coast Guard on board the aircraft and even the Coast Guard vessel. And bukod sa ating mga tauhan na humahawak mismo ng camera at lente para i-document ang mga illegal activities ng China, we are also lucky to have embedded journalists and media personalities para ipakita sa mundo kung ano ang pag-violate ng China sa ating pong karagatan sa West Philippines.
Ang tanong ko pong kasunod, bakit ngayon nang gagawin? Samantalang salagang 500 piso, meron ka ng kamerang maliit Hindi ba pwedeng naka-fix para, of course, marami naman dito marunong sa camera. Pag gumagalaw yung kumukuha, pwede sabing in-edit. Pero kung naka-fix, parang CCTV, talaga may point of view.
Ang mga lente natin, especially for the aircraft, sir, matataas yung resolution ng lente. So, kailangan mo talagang i-manually adjust. Siguro pwede yan sa barko, may naka-fix siya talagang dashcam. But it's also useless kung malayo din yung barko. Kaya kailangan natin ng talagang manually operated na mga camera lenses dahil malalayo yung maaabot niya.
Yung bilateral consultation mechanism between the Philippines and China, 12 na yata ang ginagawang meetings ito, pero walang nangyayari tukol sa yung dispute sa West Philippine Sea. Represented ba ang Coast Guard dun sa BCM?
Well, for the BCM, the Philippine Coast Guard is always asked as well by the Department of Foreign Affairs to send one senior officer to represent the Philippine Coast Guard. But my comment regarding your question as to ano ang napapala natin sa BCM, parang ganyan, sir, ang pagkakatanong nyo. But
12 na nga yung meeting since 2017, di ba?
yes, sir. But again, I support the Department of Foreign Affairs. Ako ay naniniwala na BCM is still relevant in a way that we are still talking to each other. As to the impact of the BCM, the mere fact that both sides are willing to discuss and have dialogue, that is still a good advantage point for both parties.
Ino bang mga diplomat natin na yan, no? Mga diplomats natin, hindi na tumututol din sa transparency initiative. Pwede po nyo hindi pala sagutin.
Well, first of all, sir, I don't think that any member of the national government is against the transparency efforts of the National Task Force for the West Philippine Sea. No? At alam naman natin kung gaano kahalaga ang transparency effort when it comes to the West Philippine Sea. According to the recent survey, 94% of the Filipinos last December expressed their support, no, at appreciation of what the national government is doing, making everybody aware of what's happening in the West Philippine Sea.
Hi sir, si Jervis po sa ABS-CBN. Sir, baka natanong ka na dito in the past few days, pero gusto namin na marinig ulit. No, ano po ang position ninyo dun sa proposal for joint oil exploration between China and the Philippines? Which is, sinabi ng ilang mga critics ay it's expected to weaken our stance sa pag-claim ng ating mga rights sa West Philippine Sea.
Well, I reserve my comment on that particular issue. The President has spoken, the Department of Foreign Affairs also said something else. So I would choose not to respond to it. Thank you.
Okay sir, we respect that. Sir, doon na lang sa EO 111 ni President Marcos, no, nag-issue siya ng EO na gusto niyang in order niya na pangalanan ng Filipino names sa mga features sa West Philippine Sea. Ano po ang comment po natin?
Para sa akin, I appreciate the executive order that was signed by President Marcos, allowing us to call all of those maritime features sa kabuuan ng Kalayaan Island Group sa pangalang Pilipino. No? At least we can have legitimacy at some point because we use our own language naming those particular maritime features.
Pwede kay Kong Ong po.
Guard, dumadami na po yung patrol base ng Coast Guard. Hindi ko kaya dumating sa punto na mas marami pa yung ating patrol base kumpara sa ating mga assets.
Hindi naman siguro, sir. No? I mean, and siguro naman. I mean, we have 10 44-meter vessels. We have 297, 183, and 424. Well, obviously, outnumbered yung number of days right now. So, for example, ang position natin in a month, we have 27 sailing days in Bajo de Masinloc. So, 27 days, matagal yan, sir. Kung ito-total mo ang number of vessels that we have, obviously, outnumbered nga ang number of days. But again, let me also reiterate the fact that the national government is also supportive of acquiring more Coast Guard vessels. Ang pinakamalaking number of vessels na dadating sa atin will be coming from France. No? 20 of that will be constructed in France, and then the other 20 will also be locally constructed here in the Philippines in support of our local shipbuilding. So by that time, mas outnumber na ang number ng vessels natin with the number of days that we sail in a month.
Yan ho bang mga darating na mga bagong sasakyang pandagat na ito galing sa France? Yan ho ba naman may kakayahang maglayag kahit merong panahon ng anong tawag doon? Yung malakas ang hangin? Habagat. Kapag panahon ng habagat.
Well, the 44-meter vessels na nanggaling sa Japan, although hindi naman ito malaki, no? Kinakaya naman natin na mag-conduct pa rin ng search and rescue sa gitna ng typhoon kapag may nawawalang mga islang Pilipino. And the design also of the Coast Guard vessels are pretty much considered pagdating sa mas malalaking alon. No? And I would like to believe that all of this naval architectural design is also considered sa pag-design ng mga Coast Guard vessels natin. Although it's not as huge as the 97-meter, ang patrol ships na magagaling sa France is pretty much can sustain those bad weather conditions.
Yung China, yung monster ship nila ng Coast Guard, gano'ng kalaki yun compared sa capability ng...
The monster ship of the Chinese Coast Guard has an overall length of almost 165 meters. So, you can just imagine, yung 40-meter vessel natin, sir, is times 4 the size of that monster-sized Coast Guard vessel. They have the largest Coast Guard vessel in the world.
Hindi ba magandang target yun? Okay, may tanong